guys have this hearing on, the evolving online offender. One of these witnesses, her son was the victim of sextortion from Instagram. Like, how difficult is, this kind of sexual predator that, takes advantage of online platforms? How difficult is it to...
Which hearing are you talking about?
Senate Judiciary Committee tomorrow.
Okay, and what's the hearing? Start over, man.
Yeah, it's on the evolving online offender, sexual predators who target children online.
You mean the fact that social media doesn't give a damn about kids? That's the subject of the hearing?
That, and about how predators are taking advantage of the social media platforms.
Well, of course they are. You don't have to be Euclid to know that. And the social media platforms could stop it. But a lot of them, they say they want to stop it, but a lot of them don't, because they're worried that it's going to impact the number of people that use their platforms, which will impact their ad revenues, which will impact their ability to buy a third summer home. And we're going to try to get to the bottom of it, but I mean, that's an aspect of privacy. Look, I've been around here 9 years. 9 years ago, the senators were talking about we need to do something about privacy on social media and safety for kids, and we're still talking about it.
Why is it that these massive companies, why do they think that these sorts of safeguards would affect their user base? It seems like it would be something...
A lot of them don't like anything that will keep people off their social media platforms. Doesn't matter why they're on there. Now, I mean, I know that sounds cold-blooded, and I don't mean to paint with too broad of a brush. I'm sure there's some very good people who work for social media. But for most of them, despite what they say, they're totally amoral. It's all about eyeballs. The more eyeballs they can get, and the longer they can keep those eyeballs looking at their social media, the more advertising they can sell, which means that translates into the more money they can make. And the mistake we made was not putting parameters on them and guardrails on them when we had the chance to do it. Now they're all very powerful. I mean, you know how we know when we're in a recession? When Google lays off at least 23 members of Congress. That's how you know. I mean, they're very powerful. Yeah.
Forgive my interruption. On these Venezuelan boat strikes, could the White House put some of this speculation to rest if they were to just release the entire video of the strike that killed those 2 survivors?
Yeah, I'm fine if they release the video. I haven't seen any of them except on social media.
Do you think they should just release this video?
I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'd like to see them myself. Now, will they do that or not? I don't know. What are the national security implications? I don't know. They supposedly have been coming around picking select group of senators to show them the video, but I haven't seen them yet. I mean, I honestly, if I were king for a day, don't aspire to be, but I'd ask Senator or Secretary now Rubio to just call a press conference and let him explain to the American people the legal basis for doing this, what national security shows about this without divulging classified information. I'd bring along Secretary Hegseth as well and just answer questions until people don't have any more questions.
Senator, from what you've heard or read about the strikes, do you have any concerns that potentially the administration's conduct was out of bounds?
I don't answer questions anymore when reporters start out with, are you concerned? Because then if I say I'm concerned, you print that I'm concerned and something's wrong. And if I'm saying I'm not concerned, you print that I don't give a damn.
Do you believe
so
that?
I don't think that's a fair question. No offense.
Do you believe that the administration acted within its authority in a legal manner?
I do.
On healthcare, there's a slew of proposals floating around from Republicans. Are you confident that Republicans will be able to coalesce around one plan? And then...
No, I'm not. no. The only way for us to be able to lower the cost of health care is to do another reconciliation bill. We don't live in La La Land. I know some of my colleagues think that we can sit down with some of my Democratic colleagues and we can reach an agreement on fixing Obamacare. I wish I could be that sanguine. I don't. I think there are some Democrats that are in very good faith, but most of them just want to keep the cost of health care as a campaign issue for the midterms. And the truth of the matter is that Obamacare is broken. When we adopted Obamacare, we were told that insurance would be cheaper and more accessible. It's been neither. We were told it would make our lives better. It's made our lives worse. The damn thing's broken, and we ought to address it. But the only way that I can see us addressing it is through a reconciliation bill. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why my friend Senator Thune will not agree to do another reconciliation bill. I just can't. It's beyond me. Why would you give up the chance to put together sound social and economic policy when you only need 51 votes to do it? Why would you give that up? It's almost, I don't understand it. But I'm going to keep pounding him like he stole Christmas.
Does that mean come January, those 20 million Americans are going to see their insurance premiums skyrocket and there's nothing Congress can do?
Well, there is something Congress can do, clearly, but will the premiums go up? You don't have to be Euclid to figure that one out.
You're saying it's almost assured to happen?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I answered your question. Don't put words in my mouth, man.
Senator, on the NDAA, both the House and Senate version included a provision that would institute coverage for IVF under the military's healthcare system, TRICARE. That didn't make it into the final product.
Yeah, I regret that. I wish they had put it in there. I wish also that they had included our cost of housing reform as well.
Can you expand on the IVF portion of why you wish it was in there?
Well, I support IVF. I think the American people support IVF. For the life of me, I don't know why they didn't include it in there. I think they made a mistake by not including it in there. Okay.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
See you guys.